Hello everyone, MFPallytime here. Welcome back to Rogue Legacy 2. We are playing as Lady Meg the 7th, who cannot see how much damage she's dealing. But with the Atropos scissors, I hope I said that right, we're going to be dealing some incredible damage. Critical damage from spells and weapons is increased by 20%, and the duelist class is able to crit on demand simply by rolling. I may not know how much damage we're doing, but when I see that big X, wow, that's actually great for thumbnails. Can I just turn damage off all the time? That's so excellent. We'll be hitting pretty hard. We're heading into the Stygian study today for the first time on this difficulty, New Game +5, and we're going to be encountering some environmental effects that I know very little about. Hope you guys enjoy the run. We do not have the Stygian study unlocked, so I'm just going to clear the castle while we work our way up there. Look at this fucking room. How many skeletons are here? Good poison. I picked up a relic that's going to give us Spore Burst on kills, so like this room is actually super ideal for us to take on. Whereas normally it's the scariest room that's ever been invented, I think we're actually well prepared for it today. That being said, the enemies are taking a lot of damage, dealing a lot of damage. Oh, but so are we. Push in, push in. Maybe a little more aggressive than I should have been, but the Spore Burst is pretty fun. Finally found it. Almost did a full run of the starting castle to get here. It was very elusive, the Stygian study entrance. I mean, that's okay. We needed 28,000 gold in order to lock in the teleporter. I think we met that criteria. We're sitting at, 191,000 gold. That's pretty okay. Picked up a few more relics along the way. We have the weird mushroom. This is going to cause a spore burst when we kill enemies, so they AoE a little bit more. We also have the sun, so our weapon applies a burn. And considering we can also apply our poison with our spells, I'm feeling pretty good about that. Once we leave this room, we should start to see the environmental effect. Wait, we did encounter this once. I think I was mistaken when I said we haven't seen this before. This is just a wall that we're going to have to contend with the entire time. We're going to have to get out of its way as it's moving through. And I believe this will just be happening all the time inside of the study. No matter where we are, that wall is going to follow. However, I do think we can dodge it relatively okay. I don't have any more resolve, so I guess I'm not picking up those things, but I will go ahead and increase our maximum HP, taking some damage to make that happen. Max HP 2,700, or 2,175, excuse me, misspoke. The enemies in the study, I feel are, they're okay. I feel like after this point, enemies start getting really hard. This is the part of the game where I still feel like I'm in control in the driver's seat. Like, I still feel like I'm doing okay. It's gonna be all right. However, that being said, these enemies are super grouped in the corner, and I took way more damage there than I was expecting. Now, part of not being able to see what damage we are dealing, we also cannot see enemy health bars. And I kind of shrugged that off at the beginning. That didn't sound like that big of a deal at all, but it does really change a lot of decision-making strategies. Like, do I rush in and try to finish off this mage? Do I think he's almost dead? Well, I don't know. I guess we know this guy's almost dead because he's actually sending out seekers now. There we go, finishing him off right at the last pulse. This room's looking pretty big. This guy guarding the exit. Let's take him down for some easy HP. Try to cut through some of these snowflakes here as well. Good damage on the mage. Let's try to keep that mage in the corner. I mean, that effect doesn't seem that bad. Doesn't seem that bad. I mean, if we didn't have the shadowy dash, yeah, definitely, I could see that being a problem, but we've been navigating that pretty well. I'll grab this coin, dip down to this area, and see what it has in store. It looks like several skeletons, all of them just fired. Maybe I can sneak in for some damage right now. 300 damage coming from that skeleton on the right. We roll in and confidently get the critical hit on those skeletons on the left. I'm going to leave that challenge for the time being, and I'm also going to kill that dagger through the wall before he can even react. Was it a little cheesy? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed it was. using the top of the room to scale up. A lot of mages in here, a lot of ice mages as well. Maybe we leave them for the time being. I'll collect my chest and see what's over here. Now, if you've never seen us venturing into the Stygian study before, there's a few things we have to do before we can fight the boss. Okay, it's getting a little alarming. All right, I take back my earlier statement saying that's not a big deal. It does add just enough pressure to situations to make me go, oh shit. Oh, speaking of which, spikes on the ground. Oh shit. There are 2 bosses that we need to take down in order to progress, and my health is not great. Lose no health is the challenge. Easiest challenge of my life. Using the duelist road to get through that. Increase weapon crit damage. Yes. Now those are the kinds of runes I like to see. Forgot that trap was there. Got very lucky not taking any damage on the way through. Let's see what the top of mage room has to offer. More mages, don't you know? We'll put some poison on this skeleton, and then I'm going to move to the other side of this giant knight to deal some damage. Now that he's fully stacked up with poison, we'll walk in and clean it up with just a couple auto attacks. We're at 1,000 HP right now, which isn't a lot. Hey, there we go. But we're making it look like 1,000,000 HP. Whatever that means. I was just trying to feel good about myself. Just let me have it. Poison up to the top to catch that fire mage. We're gonna have to back up pretty far to avoid the environmental effect. So the first mini boss is usually located on the left. I would say it's the harder of the 2. The other mini boss can be found anywhere. We'll dash through both of these to remove them both. Oof. Didn't mean to hit the door. Didn't really want to... Okay, that's okay. We can keep that explosion over there. He's going to go immune to damage relatively soon. Dashing through that. Perfect. Attack here. Attack here. Get him low if I can. Holy shit. He's just not dying. Let me clear these out too. Okay, 1 mage down. We're going to have to continue fighting in this hallway. I did crit damage there. Okay, boss is... or elite is low. Clear these. And... oh, couldn't get the hit. There it is. Okay, jeez. Difficult room. Difficult room. They were really watching that doorway quite closely. Wait for the shot, then we break it down. Didn't think there was going to be another crossbow sitting behind that. Oh, there's 2 mages there. I didn't know that either. Okay. All in all, I think we handled that really well. I'm not sure what our HP was when we started, but I feel like I gained. And as long as it feels that way, I mean, that's half the battle, I feel like. A lot of resonating enemies in here. That is not a fake painting. That is indeed a real part of the environment. These guys are usually free HP, so I'm going to take the time to kill them. Hopefully we don't take any poison damage along the way or get hit by this resonating bouncing Betty. These things are intimidating because unlike normal bouncing Bettys, they just go wherever they want. They have such limited rules to follow. The effect is happening on the left side. Can we take down this dagger before then? No, we cannot. And apparently I jumped too soon. Oh, no. Luckily, some food is bringing us back up to respectable HP levels. That catapult going down is going to help us as well. Well, we found the boss, but we can't go in yet. It's kind of the opposite of what we needed. We drop down. We're looking left. Mage. Fire mage. Okay, I didn't think I was going to take any poison damage there, but I am happy with how we started this at the very least. Killing that guy close by the door gives us a lot more room to work with, but holy shit, I'm taking so much... It was a mimic. Of course it was a mimic. Of course it was a mimic. Well, health is low. Morale is also low. Fucking mimics, dude. Get out of here. Get out of here, bro. Dash through that. We need to make sure we avoid any of those coins. No! No, okay, we're okay. We're okay. All right, we found a mini boss here with only 500 HP. This might be a terrible idea. In fact, I don't think I'm going to go in just yet. We still haven't found a few rooms that are set in stone inside of the study. This is one of them, and perfect. We do find some destructible objects. We're going to extend the path. I don't remember if there's any more boxes over here. I'm just going to check. It looks like there is not. Okay. 1,000 HP now. Looks a lot better than it did before. I think there is one more guaranteed room that won't have enemies in it, but I think I can do this. I think I can do this with this much HP. There's also a small chance that we get some healing here at the start. It looks like that chance not going in our favor today. There are some chests strewn about this room, if we can just remember where they are. I feel like they're kind of awkward to get to. But that 300,000 gold certainly isn't awkward sitting in our inventory. I could put that to real good use right when we get back to the castle. So from this teleporter on, the mini boss is actually starting. We have to dodge a lot of effects around the room. These are all resonating orbs, so we can get through them or get over them by jumping. And then we can also get through them by just dashing through with our duelist dash. I'm going to leave that chest behind me up top. Simply don't feel like I need it at the moment. Chest here. Oh, that's awkward. We'll roll through that. Go over this. Perfect. And we're very close to the boss. If things go my way, this should be a pretty easy win. Difficult to say when we can't see the HP, though. I didn't think about that being a problem. I just thought I'd be able to see boss health like normal, and then oh, you can't see how much damage you dealt. You suck. Hey, got through that literally without taking a hit, I think, right? That was actually so very good. Now, this is the easier of the two mini bosses. The one on the other side is significantly more difficult because we're going to have to battle two mini bosses at the same time in order to take it down. But that picture we put up on the wall is permanent. As long as we don't increase the difficulty again, we're going to be able to make good progress moving forward. I have to wait for this thing. There we go. All right, we're going to start making our way down into the left. The other mini boss is always on the left side somewhere. I'm also going to take extra time and just break all these objects and try to do anything I can to max out my HP while we're cruising around. I'd love to tell you that my health is in a better place now, but I don't want to lie to you. Oh, almost died. Oh, it's getting real sketchy, boys. It's getting real sketchy in here. I can't take either of these. Although I will re-roll this for a Hyperion ring. Not lucky enough today. Oof. Oh, come on! Well, I am allowed to lock the castle down one time, and I think I'm going to exercise that right. As Lady Meg the Seventh as she falls, we will try another character. All of the money we made from that run is going into, you guessed it, increased critical hit damage. I can't get over how much less HP we have. Oh god, because I have crippling intellect, 50% health and weapon damage, but mana regenerates over time. Oh, that's great. That's totally what I wanted when I picked a Dragon Lancer to, you know, one of the tankiest classes in the game. Why don't we just remove most of that tankiness? I'm sure that'll be fine. Making our way over to the left. This is a dead end, so I'm just gonna leave. We are looking for that mini boss room and will not take any other rooms. Not interested. I knew it existed. I knew I would find it. I don't think this character is gonna be capable of this, so I think I'm gonna throw this one away. With that mulligan, that didn't count. That didn't count. I went in with half health. It's not my fault. It's a boxer with muscle weakness. What could go wrong? All right, let's give this a go. Muscle weakness be damned. I'm gonna get a victory here today. Actually, pretty good start is this guy not really moving at all, allowing me to get my knockout meter pretty high. Wait, I can't move these guys with the boxer ability. That's part of the muscle weakness. Oh no, my entire plan was to group them up in the corner and then beat them up together. Looks like that's not gonna happen, but we are doing some phenomenal damage as we get this guy in the corner. Crits are flying like crazy because of our combo. I'm staying in. I'm staying in. Hey, not bad. Not bad. That's so funny. I can't move enemies. I had no idea that interaction would happen. No idea at all. All right, can we take on the prime version of Estuary Enoch? We're gonna find out together right here. Starting off with some fireballs. We can still punch these away if we have our class ability, even though we can't knock back enemies. We can control those. I also believe that those little seeker shadow things work a little different on this difficulty, but so far, not seeing too much of a variation. All right, pretty big explosion there. Let's get back on the ground, dealing really good damage. These Seekers, we could take them out no problem, but we do need to keep in mind that we have to keep a high combo on the boss when we're serious about doing damage. So, I could dodge this kind of stuff, but we need to make sure... Hey, that was actually super solid there. Look at that. Beautiful. I can dodge this kind of stuff, but we need to make sure if we're clearing those ads, we just get a hit in every now and then. Oh, God. I actually can't move through anything that's going on now. The entire right side of the boss room was completely closed off. Now we have to deal with these rotating shadow orbs. Of course, we can dash out whenever we need to. We're totally fine to do that. I was hoping I was still immune to damage there. That was naive of me. And I did this mechanic very wrong. Oh, and it's gonna cost me. And it's gonna cost me. So far, so good. Holding down the right side, no problem. That ends right now. All right, so the boss kill wasn't in the cards today, but we will be back on Friday to get this boss down. Thank you guys so much for being here. Are there any characters we want to play? That spell's pretty good. I don't know what Bookish does. I'm interested in finding out. Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed today's video. We will be back Friday with another episode. And mark my words, Enoch Prime is going down. Oh, yeah, that literally almost killed me. Good. Good. Wait, can you die here?